It was just another quiet evening when Sarah moved into the rundown apartment on the outskirts of town. The rent was cheap, the space was big, and the landlord seemed eager to get it rented out, almost too eager. But she didn't care. After a rough year, she was ready for a fresh start. The first few nights were uneventful, aside from the creaks and groans of the old building. But then, on the fourth night, she heard something. A soft whisper coming from the corner of her bedroom, too faint to understand, but enough to make the hairs on her neck stand up. She shook it off as her imagination playing tricks on her. The whispers came again the next night, clearer this time. "Leave, before it's too late." The voice was raspy, low, like someone trying to speak through a thick fog. Sarah froze, her heart pounding in her chest. She turned to the corner, but there was nothing there. She tried to ignore it, convincing herself it was just the wind, but the whispers continued every night, growing louder, more urgent. On the seventh night, Sarah decided to confront whatever it was. She set up her phone to record the room, the screen faintly flickering in the dim light. As midnight struck, she heard it again, this time, it was unmistakable. "You're not alone." Her phone began to glitch, its screen distorting as the whispers became frantic. Shadows started to shift in the corners of the room, stretching and bending unnaturally. Then, with a sickening crack, one of the shadows lunged towards her. Sarah screamed and ran for the door, but it slammed shut with a force that sent her crashing to the ground. She turned, gasping for breath, but the shadows were everywhere now, pressing in from all sides. And then, as if from the very walls, a voice echoed one final time. "You should have left." The next morning, the apartment was silent. Sarah was gone. The landlord found the place locked up, just as it had been the day before. But when he entered, his eyes went wide. The walls were covered in strange, dark stains, and the floor was streaked with a thick, black substance. As he walked through the apartment, the whispers began again, faint and far off, just beyond the edge of hearing. "It's been weeks now, and the apartment is still listed. No one dares to rent it, though. Not after what happened to Sarah, or to the others before her. But if you're looking for a cheap place to stay, the whispers are waiting for you."